Hello, hello. Back with another one of these. Nothing really to say prior. Although I will say the heavy sea video is going to be coming out probably at around the same time as this video. But yeah. Alright, let's get into the run. First thing, I just want to briefly cover the commander choice. I think this would be a pretty fun commander on this ship. When I do get boarding eventually. I don't need that on you, I need this on you. Because Priestess can actually... So, a weakness of Combat Husks when I do get boarding is the fact that they do have a very low HP stat. So, you know, having the ability to preserve their HP through Starscream and then just having a ton of DPS should be really good. I just need to find boarding. Wow, everything missed. Like, literally everything missed on both sides. Crazy. Maybe the bolt cannon didn't. I didn't pay attention. Alright, what does the ship actually have going for it? I kind of hinted at it a little bit earlier, but this ship actually has a pretty good crew. Like, 2 Combat Husks is a lot of DPS if you can get them to board with boarding support. And Hex Priest is just all around an amazing crew member. I'm not going to equip this machine cannon. I don't want the move speed penalty yet. So yeah, you just have an amazing crew, and then you just have a husk on top of that for some reason. I'm gonna go for the... Oh, this does have systems. Never mind. I'll say I was gonna go for the top one, because I didn't notice the systems in there, but it does have it. Alright. What else does the ship have? It has... So the armament is awkward, but it is good at the same time. So if you don't have boarding, you... Like I did in that fight, you can claim chests with it, which is pretty nice. Missed again? Oh, okay, it did actually hit. Alright, yeah, so you can just claim chests with this, and you can also bring crew to your ship. That's, I think, why this ship has 2 combat husks that you can just put in weapons. So that's why I'm actually having both of these here, outside of the repairs, that if you displacement emitter something into weapons... sorry, if you displacement emitter something, it will always go into weapons. That's the thing with the displacement weapons. Or I really just this one. It'll go there. B1's a little too good to pass up, so I'll take it. Yeah. Alright. And what else does the ship really have? The ship has a decent layout, like the 1x2 weapons isn't great, but outside of that it's pretty good. Like, you get these 2 2x2s, and then all the 1x2s are actually in a decent central position, where you can kind of go anywhere you want equally, because you do want to put most of your systems here outside of these 2. So then, you could do these, and then you could put, like, a system here, or you can instead put a system, like, here, here, here. You have, what? Yeah, 5 slots, so you could do something like here, 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 and then everything's, like, roughly central. And then you have weapons in the back. Do I want a system here? I'll take Bay out of the pool. I'll put it here. I think I'm gonna do here, 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 because I like this position more for weapons bay. You do start with a little bit extra power on O2, which is nice. I don't know why this has level 2 O2, but it does. Like, you already have suffocation resistance on, like, over half your crew. Alright. It's not like you desperately need O2. Alright. There's no chest here, so I'm just gonna penetrate her into shields to break it, and then beam like this. I'm not gonna do no pause on a couple of these runs. I really... Once I do no pause once, I just need a fair bit of a break from it. But I will do it again eventually if you're looking forward to that, and I will note it in the video title. Alright. Let's move on. And just shoot that here. I could also shoot this penetrator into weapons, but I won't get the interruption in time anyway. Wow, that's a rough system to get it in. No, hold on. Let's not use Starscream yet. Let's use it when they're actually in there. Alright. Nice. There we go. Oh, okay. So that's just boarding. Lucky me. Why do I have to be... Oh, whatever. Okay, well, we're just gonna do the same thing again, except I'm gonna interrupt this cast with my beam. Oh, it actually just shot off before. Isn't this is supposed to be a 16-second cast? I'm a little confused why that went off. Is it 10 seconds now? Did they change it? Vent, piloting. And then you swap. There's no point in bringing Hex Priest here because Cap 2 DPS does nothing to Doom Effigy. While Reduce 1 does something to the Doom Effigy. Alright, now we get boarding. I won't position for boarding yet because I do want to build a stockpile of Dark Matter Prisms, so I'll only use it if I really, really need to. And I don't want to go off my rooms in the case that I, you know, really, really need to. Well, I would be fine going out the rooms if I really, really needed to. But that's probably not going to happen, so I'd rather stay in the rooms, rather. Is what I mean to say. Alright. Technovirus this because I didn't get a breach. What's the breach chance on this? Small? Okay, so I just got lucky that other time. Where it breached shields and did the 2 damage. Instead of just, you know, doing the 2 damage like it's supposed to. Also has small chance of fire. Hello, Nightfield. I might get rid of that later on, but for now I may as well use it. I'm gonna go for Shaman. Kinda curious what it has for crew. All the crew's gonna be expensive, but I would like to get Ritualist. Alright, shoot like that. I'll just Starscream. I'm pretty lazy. I'm just gonna Starscream and let that happen because, like, what else am I gonna use Starscream for realistically this early on? Boarding, but I'm not boarding into that. Yeah, let's just put Flesh Things on you and go to the Shaman. I have enough for Ritualist, so if I roll it, then I get it. But I didn't, which is fine. I did roll a Theory Gate. And Aberrant. Tempted to get Chaos Rift, just for later on. I'm gonna sell this. It's not really a great weapon. And I'll get the Chaos Rift because it is pretty high utility when I can get a Psyker. And there's a good chance I will. Definitely not replacing the Psyker slot on Priestess though. Starscream is way too valuable. Very good pathing for our exclusion. Double shop and ruins. That's shockingly good. It's worth noting that, I know I've probably said this before, but it's been a little bit. Fortresses are not guaranteed in exclusion zones. So you do need to be a bit careful. I might need to board into this. Well, I don't need to, but it would make the thing a lot quicker. I think I'm gonna try doing this without boarding first. And I will Technovirus that. Oh my gosh. That was an insane ion. It got it right before the cast. I'll just do this. Also, you do start with Circadian Stabilizer, which I kind of completely ignore most of the time. Because it's kind of just there, but it is a very good module. Like, getting 15% heal does 15% more heal, rather, does make your combat husks a lot better. Like, these guys have 40 base HP, so they don't really heal a lot. I think I'll take the Ruinous instead of extra 4 scrap. I could use that in the boss fight or something. But yeah, these combat husks, because of base 40 HP, they don't heal a lot on the 15%. So getting another 15% really does help them retain their HP when you're boarding later on. It helps a lot. And that combined with the Starscream should mean that they're almost always going to be topped up. Unless if there is like a very long boarding action. These guys should usually be at around max HP, which is really good. Warseer, hello. You'll go in shields. Alright. System shop. And they're stunned. Alright, well, I'm going to put this on, I guess, Priestess. Actually, no. Probably shouldn't. I should probably put this on a combat husk. Not you. I want to put it on the one that's closer to Priestess, because then I could do a board. Viper Skin Suit is pretty good, because it adds DPS at the end of the day, and that is always good. There's another Night Field. Yeah, I'll get it. I do like. Oh wait, hold on. I put the maul on someone. I wasn't supposed to. Good thing I caught that. All right. Now that you have, yeah, 7 DPS, that's pretty good. I can always board you and then do a bunch of damage. I'm not gonna fire that yet. That would be a mistake. I just need to let the beam fire again and then I win. Yeah, Nightfield's making a lot of these earlier encounters pretty easy. Definitely has utility in the current. Assist the civilian vessel, and yeah, we're just doing the same exact thing again. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Resist it completely, and then they die. Didn't even need to Technovirus there. It was a little bit of a mistake. Well, not really. Can't really say it's a mistake when it didn't really matter. Well, you can. Because if it did. Well, if it did matter, then it wouldn't be a mistake because they would still be alive. Alright, Starscream. And Penetrator. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to see. And that will kill. Because they're already damaged. Another tactical. I don't... You have an armor slot? I thought you had... I don't know why that... I never saw the armor slot on Warseer. Like, it's always been there. That's funny. Conqueror is pretty good. I already have a Machine Priest, so I don't need this. I should probably just get Shield Charger. Realistically. It's way too good. I did really want the Conqueror, though. Wasn't even a shop node, it's just a random node. Alright. Fire. Fire. And then... Oh, I'll run it. Oh wait, hold on, that's not gonna do anything. They're all that, and I can't really classify that as a mistake there, because, I mean, the thing is that it wasn't going to, like, whether I cast it there or not, does nothing. So there's literally no point in casting or not casting it. Now, if it was like one scribe, then maybe I would probably say it's a mistake, because it could kill the one scribe first and then go. Definitely getting combat knife. Just put it on you. Really cheap, and 1 DPS is, at the end of the day, it's 1 DPS. It's pretty good. Could go for Scavenger, for Raider checks, and his own little check, and for the Fortress. I think that's a pretty good purchase all around. And then I can put that on you, on weapons, and then I can have these guys closer to Priestess. I think that's all around pretty good. I do want to claim that. Alright, and then I can just claim it through there. Yeah. Actually, yeah, definitely if there was one scribe in that last fight, it would be a mistake. Because you could have played that so much better, but on that fight, it doesn't matter. Alright, so let's go to the derelict site. Now, Scavenger is less useful into this because, you know, all of it's separated, but it's still good. I'll let Scavenger do both of those, right? And then I'll try to claim everything else. Like so. Hound. Wait, hold on, can I deploy? No, I can't deploy the Scavenger while he's on their fortress. A Greater Warseer, that is a good find. Deploy infiltrators. Oh, not what I meant to do. Oh, that's good scrap on the last chest. This husk is gonna heal almost all their HP. That's awesome. Alright, I'm gonna swap these around, power-wise. Back. I want this caster to be... here? No, I want you up here, because you're closer to shields. Another place I could... Actually, no, I'm gonna put you here. Because it is an empty room, and it is also next to weapons, which does need more crew next to it. I could go Exclusion again, try to get Mini-Boss and Ruins. Or I could go War Cult and see if I can get Prospine Sector 4. I think Prospine Sector 4 would be really cool. Because it's a really scary sector. And it's... I think it's a pretty fun sector to play around in. Alright. I could wait for the Soul Sphere, but I'm not. Oh, I missed. It's definitely Shield Charger because this will come off pretty soon anyway, so I'll get both. And Penetrator doesn't care about Shield Charger at level 1 shield, so that's cool. Nice. Nice and clean. I could go for systems here. Mini-Boss is in a terrible position. I do want one more crew member. Because while I can board Hex Priest, I would prefer something else. Although I could go for Scrap instead. And go for Systems, which I also do need. And then I could go... I don't really need Psychers. You know what, I'll go for Shrine of Rage, go for System Psycher. Because I could benefit from healing if I find it. Alright, let's Technovirus, and then we can Psychic Shriek in the next node with boarding. Actually, no. I'll Star Scream right now. I'm gonna do 2 damage to them so I don't end it quite yet. I want things to deplete on their cooldown. Dodge. Alright, I'll do it. Technovirus is, yeah, okay, I got this off cooldown essentially. These guys both have armor, and I'm overflowing on that, so I don't need Duraplate. It's only 5 more HP. On this guy it's 10, but I miss out on the DPS. And they're both worth the same amount of scrap. So I'll go for the... I'll go for Duraplate, because I'm gonna sell both in most cases. Like, I could use the Necrolurches, but they're still not, like, great, in my opinion. Alright. Do the same thing again. This time... Yeah, I'll do this, and then I'll just Shield Charger. It'll be fun. Hold on, can I get the kill and not use Shield Charger? Please? Okay, I took 1 damage. I could have done that beam swipe a little bit better and not taken the damage. I was just a bit anxious about it. About the shot hitting. Alright. All of you go here. I will board this time into... I can't even explain that one. I'm usually so used to my Dark Matter Prism not being on that, I suppose. But I can't even explain that properly. That's just a random mistake I shouldn't have made. Oh. Okay. Well, all's well that ends well. Alright. I have a ton of these anyway because I've been stockpiling, but wow, that was... I did not need to do that. Alrighty, let's continue on. Defend. You know what? I think I want to preserve my munitions this time. Don't use the wrong one this time. There we go. And got a Dark Matter Prism back. Yeah, I have enough Dark Matter Prisms where I'm kind of comfortable boarding consistently. Let's put Hall Reaper there, because it's a good one. I could buy Retributor too, because I do want more shield break. I think I'll do that. And then I could do something like that, and then have the Penetrator just gets ignored for now. I might use it later, probably not, but I might. And I'll get level 2 shields. The power's pretty cheap right now. And then I'll save the rest of my scrap for the upcoming shop. Okay. Should probably pre-position like this instead. If I'm going to be doing gun tactics. I can just let that hit. I have level 2 shields now. I'm not gonna fire that. shattered. And moving on. Doing probably the exact same thing here. Ooh, let's tear that so the fire can maybe do something more. There we go. Ooh. Maybe that was a bit of a oversight. But I did get the damage I wanted, so I'm not too upset. Alright, there we go. Maybe I should just do something like this instead. Yeah, I like that. Wait, oh, you both have move speed. Through different armor pieces. I was like, one of you has a move speed piece of armor, because I usually don't think tactical exoskeleton as move speed. Because I usually don't equip it for it. I usually equip it for the HP and the resistances. I don't really want that. It's not better than... Yeah, I'll go for the boss fight here. I said it would be going for them, so I should. Alright. Pow. Shoot that there. And let's Technovirus the demonic heart. Nope, go. And we can Hull Reaper as well. Alright. Let's go for the mini-boss. Repair drones. Hey, repair drones are nice. Oh, I should have... I forgot to sell my armor piece. Oh no. That means the special reward here I won't be able to equip. Oh wait, hold on. Completely forgot I got you. Because I didn't buy you, but you can use Chaos Rift pretty well. And I can always just ditch some of these dark matter prisms. If I really need to ditch something. I'll use some in this fight. Because it's Necrophage. Because you're boarding, I think I'll put you there instead. And do something like this. I'll get 2 power, so I can like micro this power from shield charger to engines. That first level, so level 2 engines, is 10 scrap, so... You know, evasion might not be good, but it's at least a place to put my power when I'm literally not using it, so it's good. Irrite, Dark Matter Prism into shields. Yep, and then we just wait for stuff to die. I'll Starscream when everything gets casted, or if everything gets casted. And the Greater Necromancer's in there, so that would be everything. That's 3 shots there, and then we do 3 damage here, along with 5 damage. Alright, Devastator. Normal Devastator, not Consecrated. So, I don't think I can get Consecrated from normal events anymore. I think they patched that. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I don't know why I'm damaging that one. It's not the one that matters. It's this one. I'll do 2 damage with beam, it's fine. You can handle that. I'm gonna save the soul spear for the phase change. Alright, dark matter prism. Shield charger. Maybe I'll catch this. I have no clue though. Yeah, I could do this freely. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little scary, but alright, and then 2 shots there. Recall. I missed one. I don't. Fine, I'll use it. I don't want to use it, but I have enough missions. Alright. Chaos Rift Bound, Obscene. This seems awfully familiar. Did I get this in a different run really recently? I don't know. Alright, well, going for Doom Effigy. It'll help with boarding, anti-boarding. I don't know if I want to use one or the other. I have 3 weapon power, so probably not use it. Hey, there's... Wow, okay. Prospine Maw and Infernal Seat. That's all the special exclusions. Well, I go Prospine. I said I thought it would be pretty interesting, so let's go for it. I forgot to put Dark Matter Prisms back on. Well, thankfully I caught this in a not too terrible fight. Alright. Hex Priest here. I might abduct something with that. Okay, I didn't. That is probably one of the best places for Incendiary to go. The 1x1. I really wish I had it. This is a triple node. Oh, and it's also demonic. Great. So I will definitely... Oh wait, hold on. I can board if I wanted to with Chaos Rift. But... Or I could do it with the Scavenger, but I don't want to use Scavengers. Why not? Why don't I? Chaos Rift won't really work well on this ship, but it might work well on the next one. No clue. So I won't waste my Chaos Rift now. I'm gonna save Hull Reaper for the next encounter. I don't need it here. I actually did surprisingly well against this triple shield. I didn't miss a shot, which is good. Alright. Won't fight the Retributor, it's a pretty long cooldown, and I don't need to. All crew injured. Relatively low level doors. Starscream. Maybe I'll get something done. No. Yeah, I'm just gonna recall. And do this so I can Hex Priest. No, I did that so I could Hex Priest Heart, and I just immediately went to shields out of instinct. Oh my gosh. I need to slow down. It's usually what gets me, is just to play the game way too fast. And I really don't need to. Alright, well, that should do it anyways. Could have played that slightly better with the Hex Priest, but overall that went pretty well. That's a lot of equipment. 2 Viper skin suits. Chaos Engine, you can go here. I do want this Coagulate. It's worth a fair bit of scrap. Hold on, I can put some on you before I go. And you also have tools, so I may as well put that on you. I forgot I took the tool slot off him. Alright. Now let's look for crew if I can. Alright. Let's take the stun one over. Others don't have, like, any additional DPS, so I may as well take stun. Although, stun isn't as useful here because of meta guards. Meta guards just completely resist it, so it's like, okay. Thanks, I guess. Alright. I don't want to fire the displacement field emitter. I really don't. So I don't want to take some meta guards over, although it looks like there was none left. It's not good. Thankfully it's on the top two, there. And then we can take this like so. I do want a Hex Priest when I can. And I do have this Chaos Engine. I'll take that guy back. And then I'll put a Husk down. There. Actually, hold on. Let's let both of you in. So I can just take both at the same time. And then Technovirus that. Yeah, oh, barely didn't get it in time. So, go for evasion. Both hit. Yeah, I'll just go for shields. And then go Hull Reap. Should heal a fair bit of this due to Circadian. I'm not too worried about that. Hungers. Oh my gosh. Well, I could use this. If I had the slots. Yeah, all my weapon slots are almost empty. Alright, well. Luxon Mantle. Sadly, I'm going to have to get rid of that. One more node. And then I get to sell all this garbage. Eat. Leave. Alright. If you eat more there, you'll take damage on your commander. Yeah, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that. I want to keep the rest, though. Alright. This shop is pretty mid. Guess I'll get shield charger. Sorry, siege beam. It's pretty good. And let's put that here. How many systems do I have left? 2? Yeah, I think I'll put it here because I don't want an extra offensive system. I'll upgrade Hull Reaper. I have plenty of scrap, so I can kind of do what I want. I do want doors. I won't max it, but I will get doors level. I do want good scrap going into Sector 5 for any early shops. Alright. Let's Hull Reaper like so. Should have cast that from the beginning. And then beam. Okay. I do want more crew, so I have someone on shields. Explore the station. Hi. That's a lot. Oh, go skeletons, go. Oh, they actually got the damage down. Tactical exoskeleton. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Yeah, you always get tactical exoskeleton from that one. I just forgot the dialogue option that led to that boarding event. Yeah, no, I have not gotten something else from that. Alright. Looks like they're all in here. And there's no meta guards, which is kind of surprising for this late in the game. Yeah. Okay. Really? I want the scrap. Safe pods. No. You can get SDF crew from that. I really want the SDF crew from that. I know there's some guaranteed ways to get SDF crew, but I just don't have the crew members for it. Like, Mouth of Ariok is one method. It's not through that event, but a different event you can get it from. Okay, maybe I shouldn't just have you chill in there. I was hoping the O2 would just come back and I wouldn't have to deal with it, but here we are. Not gonna go shipyard, because this is almost guaranteed an event. But it isn't. Fantastic. You can only have one empty node in this sector. And the empty node was there. Well, it was here, here, and here, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Well, I'll get a crew member from this. Because this is... Wait, okay, never mind. I misremembered. You don't get a crew member from this one. I'm just gonna board normally. And oh my gosh, I don't need stuff. Actually, I really don't like the Exalted. I'll just discard the Exalted. I prefer Dark Matter Prisms over it. Alright, so we have the Eldritch Tentacles. That's what they're called. Alright, where's the Abyssal Worm? It's right there. Wait, why are you... No, it's not the Abyssal, it's the Xenogenic. I get those confused because they're both really tanky worms. No, you're supposed to let me in. Ugh. Well, I guess I'll just board Scavenger. Okay. Yeah, let's just board, repair with these two guys. And I guess I'll shoot doors. There's no reason. I don't want to look at Scavenger. Oh, he's summoning the mind control this time. The mind control 10 rolls. Yeah, so these guys have 2 HP, and the 3 DPS is like almost not like a moot point because 2 HP. can always just, like, micro your crew to hit them. But, you know, the mind control is really annoying. I don't really care about getting drain strength right now. Go, scavenger, go. Okay, there we go. Man, I really thought I would get a crew from that. I thought this one was similar to Ruins, but I keep forgetting that it isn't. It's just... It's like Imperial Fortresses, but like a demonic style. Death Cult. Alright, well... Oh, hello, Death Knight. I didn't let this drain strength expire, did I? I'm fine with taking some poison. I'm not fine with that level of shields, though. That is a lot of shields. I will TV that. Alright, and then we can hit that with 3. Because I wasn't expecting to always get damage on heart there. I could have missed that easily on some of those and just not gotten the damage. And then I wanted Technovirus to, you know, at least do something. So that's why I went for shields there. Let's do that. Should have Hull Reapered, but I didn't. I don't really have a great excuse other than maybe munitions, but munitions aren't that important right now. Okay, well, let's repair that. No, I'll save it. Alright, Dark Matter Prism on you. Okay, Bone Shrine or nothing. Nothing over here. I guess I will... Well, I have to go Bone Shrine if I have to go here. But I want crew, so I'm gonna go top. Alright, board. Launch bay. Oh, it's just one guy. Alright, we can recall now. Shield charge you. Oh, he got interrupted, right? I was not looking at my own ship. I should probably do that more. What I should also do... I should put my scavenger here. So the scavenger's in a more central position to Chaos Rift stuff back over. Or Chaos Engine stuff. Because Chaos Rift has a longer cooldown. That guy was easy enough to kill. I could just, you know, kill him and then they don't get the repair rate. I do want you on the shields, because this is far from doors. I don't want to deal with being far from doors. Alright, you can have these. Go for a husk in the shipyard, that would be pretty good. I need to put... I keep forgetting to put Dark Matter Prisms back on my guy. I really shouldn't. Go in, go out, Starscream. You go here. Ow. My piloting. Yep, just resist that with shield charger, which should be good. I'll technovirus it. Ooh, that's... You died of random poison. I did not even see that. Slow down. I'll just let that happen, it's fine. Okay. I do want to get another stockpile, but I don't think I can afford to get another stockpile with level 4 shields. Again, I got drained strength. Should have waited on the boarding, but I didn't know there was a greater necromancer. Eh. I don't want to destroy the crate. Technovirus, I suppose. Level 3. Damn. Need the Gladius. It's not fine. I need to kill that normally. Okay. Now that we got that damage down, I can fire this again. Soul Spear here. I'll stun this so they don't repair it. How do I want to break hold on. There we go. Depower as it's firing to only get one shot. Alrighty. What are we going to do from here on out? Go for Shipyard here. And kind of want to grab the husk because I lost one. Because I am blind. A lot blinder than I used to be in this game. Missing a husk like that dying to poison is kind of pathetic. At least on my part. Okay, there's the drain strength. I didn't want to fall for it again. Nope. Didn't quite get it. Said I'd go for crew, I'm going for crew. Equipment. And teleport. Well, I'm gonna take 2 damage. Yeah. Another 2? Yeah. Oh well. That's the last crew anyway. I'll put on Priestess. Weapon's a weapon. Circadian's doing pretty good work here. Kind of keeping my crew topped off for the most part. Let me get these two. And put arc rifle on probably you, because you both still have 5 DPS, and then I can put the combat knife on you. Well, I may as well do this. Priestess. Well, Priestess has more DPS. Conqueror actually has the least, which is a little funny. I didn't get a Dark Matter Prism though. Sell. I'll use this one. Infiltrator has a lot of tool slots. Alright, let's place this around. You know what, I'll get you and put you on engines. And yeah, I'll just move on. I could enable Penetrator, but don't really... on second thought, yeah, I probably should have. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to board. I was clicking my Dark Matter Prism, but I clicked both at the same time. Anyways, I still have to. To get this encounter done at any reasonable pace. You go down, you go here. Recall, and shattered. I don't really care about Terminus. Although, I do have Fleshlings. Maybe I could've. Got it back on my shields. Level 2 Hull Reaper, sorry, level 3 Hull Reaper. No level 3 Hull Reaper. Okay, let's Chaos Rift over. They have no doors. they have Purify, so that's why Priestess worked. Because Priestess stunned a Purify user as well. Okay, it's not like any room you go into is gonna save you. I'm just gonna just interrupt that. I don't want to take the poison. Should have shield charged it earlier. Key. Well. Please hit. Thank you. That Hull Reaper should have gone for 3 rooms like that. Oh my gosh, I'm actually gonna get killed with the skeleton. I'm gonna keep them on my ship a little bit. Oh, all of it into my weapons. That's great. Hold on. Let's do this. Alright. Running out of munitions, so I do need to pick up some more. That should just get a 4-room. Yeah, there we go. Dark Matter Prism. Yay. I'll get in there a Psychic Shriek. Could be pretty good. And I'll get both tool slots. I probably won't have a slot for that later, and I don't really care to sell it now because I have so much scrap. Hyperlinked, some Naptic, or Death Totem. Hold on. Conqueror has armor. Why didn't I think of just putting armor on Conqueror? And can you have Siege Bombard? Oh, it's Flare. You know what? Yeah, I'll do Siege Bombard. Just for a little bit more damage. And also it could help in these intermediary fights. Yeah, sure, Shipyard. I'll grab an R1. Yeah, sure. That works. Oh, I can stun both now. Cool. I'm just gonna kill these guys because I may as well do it on my own ship where it's a bit easier to do it. That. What do I need to really get? I don't really need to get anything at this point. Kind of set. Yeah. I'll Haul Reaper just for a little bit of haul. May as well. I have a little bit of value I could get from it. Oh, I got 3 or 4. That's pretty good. All that went to the shield charge, siege beam, sorry. Which is fine. Now we got 2 Dark Matter Prisms. That's good. It's a shame that I kind of had to eject most of my stockpile because that would have been really good here. But you can still see, like, without a decent stockpile, the Wrist Cursed is still really good. Okay. Well, I don't want to teleport directly. Yeah, no, I think I'll just do this remote. Leave. Remotely. Yeah, there we go. Pretty good damage. gonna need to shield charger soon. Yeah, I'll do it here because these two will fire in time. Oh, they still got damage down. Impressive. Impressive. Ow. You can get a fair bit of damage here. But it doesn't matter because as long as the beam fired, I would win. Alright, I did get a dark matter prism, so it wasn't really that worse. I'll put it on you, and then you can have the repair drones, and then you can have hungers. I'll use the penetrator instead of the displacement field emitter. I can, so I may as well. I won't get level 2, sorry, level 3 doors, because I really don't need it. Yeah, just teleport directly. You go here. And let's activate that immediately. Interrupt that guy's mind control and also get good value here. Let's shoot 2 here, 2 here, and beam like so. Siege beam active. Oh, wait. I just assumed their shields was down already for some reason. It kind of still is. Pretty sure that's the ion? No, it was this. A psychic shriek once there. 2, 2, 2. Throw up 2, 3. But I don't want to hit 2. I checked that it was only at 1 power left. I'm gonna stay on their ship. 2 in here. It's not good. One here, 1 here. 1 here. Okay, yeah. Let's do that. Shield trigger. Stuff like around here-ish. They dodge the mind control. Because I want that always to repair. I don't want something getting stuck in there. Alright, so 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. Okay, that's pretty decent mind controls. And I was gonna Chaos Earth, but I can't, and the Chaos Engine also got borked, so in a bit of an awkward position. These guys can fight it out, I just didn't want them to. Sure, why not? I'll get that back up. Oh, are you kidding me? I noticed it in time. Where's my scav? Oh, he did die on the way back. Okay. I did notice it, but I didn't quite get it in time. Maybe I should have saved the repair drone, you know? Might have been useful right about now. You're an eyesore. Go back here. Okay. I'm gonna recall at this point. I actually saved it. Nice. Alright, well. Minor mistakes were made, but outside of that, pretty average run. Yeah, okay, see ya.